Can you see the text number 36? Yes. Now, if Arjuna says that no, if they criticize, I'll tolerate it somehow or other. Then Lord says on this, please chant after me. Avachya vadanscha bahun vadishyanti tavahitaha nindanastastava samarthyam tato dukataram nukim. अवाच्य जो नहीं कहना चाहिए, सुन रहे ना, that which should not be spoken. In our, sometimes when we have altercation means a verbal fight, we become very angry. How can you say this to me? How can you, don't you think what are you speaking? आप जान रहे हो क्या बोल रहे हैं? ऐसे बोलते हैं ना, we fight like this. You don't know what you're speaking. That means you are not supposed to speak such things. Is it not? It's called avachya. Vachya means which is supposed to be spoken. Avachya means no. This should not be spoken. Just like we give the example of Dhruv Maharaj. The way Suruchi treated Dhruv Maharaj, it was avachya. No. He should have not spoken like this. Is it not? Then Vadans cha. That which should not be spoken about you will be spoken about you. Avachya vadanscha bahun, and not bahun vadishyanti. Vadishyanti means many people. Bahun means many, and bahu also can mean lot of things. Vadishyanti they will be speaking. Tava, who will be speaking? Tava means yours, and ahita means enemies. Hit means a person who does good to me. Ahita means a person who does bad to me. So ahita means enemies. समझ में आ रहा है? अवाच्य वादांश बहुन वदिष्यन्ति तवा अहित. नहीं समझ में आ रहा है? That which is not supposed to be spoken about you even once, that will be spoken bahun, many times, and not by one person. Vadishyanti indicates many people. And by whom? Tava ahita. Those who do not like you, those who are enemies, those who want to do harm to you. Harm is not only done simply by physical harm, harm is done by verbal also, is it not? Verbal assault is also there. And rather it is more painful, verbal assault is more painful than physical assault, is it not? Do you remember really who somebody has beaten you earlier? Don't really. Like our mothers have beaten us so many times, is it not? So many times slapped. But we don't remember that much. But somebody has spoken some bad words to you. He might have not slapped you, and if he comes in front of you, you remember it. Is it not? So you see, like this. What they will do, they say, nindanatas tava samarthyam. Tava samarthyam means your ability. And nindanatas means you are such a great person, but they will criticize your samarthya. Arey, coward, useless fellow. Tato dukhataram nukim. Dukhatar means second degree. Dukhatar and dukhatam. So dukhatar means what can be a greater misery, what can be a greater unhappiness for you than this. Nukim means, nu means indeed, and kim means what. What can be a greater unhappiness for you to hear your criticism by so many of your enemies in a way which should not be spoken to a person like you. नहीं समझ रहे हैं? A person who is respected, if he is disrespected, is worse than death for him. I'll again bring you to your attention. When Yudhishthira Maharaj asked Arjuna, he was angry with him that on that day Yudhishthira Maharaj was defeated by Karna somewhat, and he was about to be captured by him, but anyhow somehow he was saved and he got hurt. So when he was hurt, then he was brought into the camp, and then he was angry. He thought that Arjuna would have he defeated Karna on the same day. But when Arjuna came in that particular day, Arjuna was in a separate place. So he was not knowing about all this. So when he came, then Yudhishthira Maharaj asked him, did you defeat Arjuna today? And he said, no, I did not fight with him today. Then Yudhishthira Maharaj, out of anger, he said the same thing. Avachya vadans. You are not powerful. you should give up this Gandiv. So this could not be tolerated. This was not to be spoken to Arjuna. Then Arjuna immediately took out his sword to kill Yudhishthira Maharaj, whom he respected so much. Now you see how he cannot, there was evidence he could not tolerate that point. And why? Because he's taken a vow, anybody who will tell me that you give up this Gandiv, I'll kill him. Then Krishna, what he did? Somebody remembers? Krishna said, no, you don't need to kill him. Just blaspheme him. Just disrespect him. So he disrespected Yudhishthira Maharaj, which was worse than death for Yudhishthira Maharaj. He was as equal to death for Yudhishthira Maharaj. Those points I'm trying to elaborate this point. And then what he did? Oh, I should kill myself. Why? Because I behaved so badly with my elder brother. He loved him so much, more than his life. You cannot imagine how this is amazing. On one hand, they love each other so much. On the other hand, he was about to take out his sword. This is inconceivable how Kshatriyas behave. So we understand this point. Then what did Krishna said? No, you don't have to kill yourself. You just glorify yourself, and that is killing. That is equal to killing. So that is the instruction we should learn from us, from that incident. We are so eager to, we do little bit good and we want to glorify, what, we did this, we did that, and we did this and everything like this. Okay. So we'll go forward. So this is painful. Your enemies will describe you in many unkind words and scorn your ability. Nindanastas tava samartham. What could be more painful for you? That means it is less painful for you to fight the battle and die. You are saying it is very painful for me to fight with these elderly people. These were the arguments, is it not? But it will be more painful for you, my dear Arjuna, if they criticize you when they see you leaving the battle. So anyhow, you will have to tolerate the pain. So why don't you tolerate, what is it? As it says, anyhow you have to tolerate the pain. So why don't you tolerate the pain of doing your dharma? You are, one second. Yes, you are saying that doing my dharma of fighting with my elderly relatives is painful. This the problem tha na? And now the Lord is giving the argument, no, it will be more painful because they will not be very compassionate to you. They will not feel how you will feel if they criticize you. So you should fight. Okay. I give an example. Suppose somebody has a boil, and boil, samajhte phoda. So if you look at the phoda, look at the boil, it is painful. So now it's like that. Whenever we have that baltod, we call it some baltod nahi, baltod okay. And on the body, if a hair follicle or whatever hair comes out from the skin, there's sometimes an infection, the boil happens there. And even if somebody looks at the boil, you feel pain. What is this? It's very painful. Even you look at the boil, it is very painful. So now, what if somebody presses the boil? It is very painful. But more painful is to continue with the boil. So is it not so? We judge what is more painful. Just like again, what is more painful? Getting up early in the morning and chanting your rounds, or dragging your rounds all throughout the day? Oh, getting up early in the morning is more painful, is it not? What is your understanding? No. Whenever I have a problem, I always feel like if I don't wake up, then I cannot chant my rounds all throughout the day. It is more painful to chant that, drag your rounds, not chant, drag Hare Krishna Ram, Dim, Dim, Kim, 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 all throughout the day. It's better to just wake up now and then whatever, we can chant the rounds nice. Now you understand the dono jagah pain hai. Acha, I don't feel like chanting. It's too painful for me. Okay. Will it be more painful to go again into the womb of a mother? Now you understand? What is more painful, Sanjeev? Sunil Prabhu. To go again into the womb of a mother. Mother means not necessarily a human being or whatever. Whatever. Or to chant Hare Krishna and wake up early in the morning and chant Hare Krishna. And also you know that chanting Hare Krishna is not painful. If you actually, this new process is very nice. Wake up today at 3:10, 3 o'clock my alarm wake up was there. Then again, my dear mind Prabhu said, why don't you sleep little bit more? That 3:10 I said, hey, these people are chanting. They must have woken up. They must be chanting. They're going ahead of me. Now my mind going into competition mode. This must have, like Alok must have joined and Kulbir Prabhu must have joined. Then immediately I go, "Oh, wake up." They are all going ahead. But then those chanting 4 rounds from 3:45 or what day? 3:45? 3:45 to 4:30 is so nice, is it not? All of you must be experiencing that. That morning chanting is so every day nice. Not that one day nice. Every day is nice. Even my mother, she chants so many rounds. She said, morning mein bada acha mala hota hai. From 4 to 6 like that. So little pain, but you get such a great gain. That's what is. The Lord's argument is, you have to tolerate pain. Why don't you tolerate the pain of doing dharma? Many reflections will come early in the morning, and you will become more and more reflective as we associate with mode of goodness. People just, your argument or question was, why when we are suffering, why we don't realize it? Because of mode of passion. But as we tend to get mode of goodness by associating with mode of goodness consciously, then we become reflected. I have to eat only 2 chapatis. Why should I work too hard? No, Prabhuji, I eat 4 chapatis. Okay, 4, 8. But why should I work very hard? No, to become famous. But I don't know anybody who's famous, practically speaking. Do you remember Indira Gandhi? Do you remember anyhow? You cannot remember Kennedy also. Nobody remembers anybody, is it not? Gandhiji is remembered because 2nd October is a holiday. Is it not? Maharaj makes a joke, all the year he is stone statue. On 2nd October he becomes Gandhiji. You see, nobody cares if pigeon is dropping stool on the head of Gandhiji's statue. Is it not? A statue. Only on 2nd October they clean it nicely, or before 2nd October they clean nicely. Then what is the value? Gandhiji is famous nahi na Bharat mein koi. Practically बहुत famous hai na. Anyhow, I'm not blaspheming him. I'm just saying that what is the point of becoming famous also? I was really funny. One person his father was quite rich in Gonda. Said, why are you working for this, what is it, company secretary? Prabhuji, because I want to become famous. Achha. Do you know the name of any company secretary? No. If by becoming company secretary, somebody should have become famous, then you should know at least one. So you see, people don't think. Practically we are like animal. And then maybe you know the name of the DM of Gonda? No. So see how much people are working. If as much people are working for IS, if you actually work and read Bhagavatam, how much you will be transformed? Think about this point. We people are trying for zero. We are trying for hero, Krishna. Krishna is the Nayak. Krishna is called Nayak and Srimati Radharani is Nayak. They are actually wasting their life for zeros. Nothing. अगर आप सोचेंगे, सिर्फ devotee is intelligent, he just आराम से उसका जीवन चल जाए, somehow then manages his life nicely, and then he can. I'll crack a joke a little bit. One devotee yesterday asked me, Rohi, something serious has to be discussed. What is serious? Are you not able to chant your rounds or like that? No. My sister has to get married. So what is so serious about it? Well, yes, it is serious because now she will be married. Maybe she will not be able to do bhakti. That is a very important point. Serious. But nothing is serious. I remember my English teacher never married. I'm not saying one should marry or not married. Without any devotional reason, just to take care of her old mother, she did not marry. My mother's one friend, she did not marry. I was inspired by them. I must tell you, I got inspiration for joining ashram from brahmacharinis. How? In 2007, I was in Mayapur, and one very senior Mataji gave the class. She was a brahmacharini. I just out of, I don't know, curiosity, I went and heard. And then as she was going, I helped her to carry her some luggage, something like that. And just outside the ashram of brahmacharini ashram, she just indicated to me, see, 10 a.m. they are studying till, it was not 10 a.m., but she told me till 10 p.m. they're every day reading scriptures. I did not see anybody. I was thinking, what I'm doing in NTPC? Eating coal here. That was a very strong point which came to me. Wow. Western people, I'm not saying giving any advice to anybody, but I'm just saying we are so much free when we don't have all the luggage in front of us. Anyhow, especially in the part of bhakti, person has to go up like the mountain. Why carry extra luggage? But anyhow, you all glories to the next ashram, those who want to carry on. But our Gaur Gopal Prabhu never married. So you see how happy he is. Okay. And Shashikant Prabhu also is more happy now, giving up his family life. Gita Bhushan commentary. But I'm saying nothing is serious. Don't take this life very seriously. Material life. Take spiritual life very seriously. My spiritual master was mentioning this point in here in hospice. We are taking it too seriously. Gita Bhushan commentary. Then we can focus on our dharma. Moreover, your enemies, Ahita, the sons of Dhritarashtra, will criticize your previously recognized bravery and call you many displeasing words like barren sesame seed. What a useless person. Barren समझ रहे हैं ना? Barren means cannot bring forth any results. Barren मतलब होता है बंध्या, but हाँ बंजर. Useless, this useless seed. कुछ नहीं, फायदा ही नहीं हुआ. कैसे क्षत्रिय पैदा हो गया? Pandu Maharaj was such a great exalted king. He ruled, he fought over the whole earth and won over the whole earth. And see his son. And you see, we heard that he was the son of Indra. Indra is so glorious Kshatriya. See him? Like this he will speak. Sometimes we say, hey, baap pe mat jana. We say, don't go to my father. Is it not? You may say something to me, but don't go to my father. But that kind of things will be spoken to him. What extreme pain you will receive from hearing such displeasing words. Okay, this will be more displeasing to you. Thus, these 6 verses have shown that avoiding the war will bring about infamy and loss of Swarga. So we'll go forward. Oh no, purport, Srila Prabhupada. Lord Krishna was astonished in the beginning at Arjuna's uncalled for plea for compassion, and he described his compassion as befitting the non-Aryans. Kutastava kashmalamidam vishame samupastitam anarajustam aswargam akirtikaram Arjuna. From where has it come? Not from him lineage. He's asking Krishna, Krishna is asking Arjuna, from where have your this weak-hearted compassion has come? This is not real compassion. Your father has not taught you like this. I have not taught you like this. Your mother has not taught you like this. Kahan se seekh ke aa gaye? Sometimes when somebody asks something, he speaks wrong in philosophy. We also ask him like this. Kahan se seekh liya aapne? From where have you heard this? Prabhupada has not taught. Spiritual master has not taught. I have not taught like this. From where are you speaking this? Have I not speak? Many times he speak like this. Similar way, the Lord was astonished and chastised Arjuna from where their so-called compassion has come. He did not approve this of his compassion because this compassion was not on the grounds of spiritual reality. What is that? We are souls, we are not these bodies, and we must perform our dharma to get purified of this bodily conception of life. So Aryan means who realizes, who knows what is the value of life, and he performs dharma even if it is unpalatable. Just like again reminding you, Bhishma Dev fought with Parshuram. Do not think that Bhishma Dev had no respect for Parshuram. We cannot imagine how much the Kshatriyas were respecting their spiritual masters. Please always remember that. That was a very good culture at that time. It makes sense to you? The Brahmanas to Kshatriyas, to their spiritual master, they were very respectful. But the spiritual master has challenged him to fight, then he has to fight. He will fight. It was painful for him also to fight. But he could not, also they could not give up their words. That also a point, so then he will have to fight. Are you able to see this point? Now, in so many words, he has proved his statements against Arjuna's so-called compassion. So he's saying that this compassion is of no use. Can we take one more? 15 minutes? Okay. Okay. Now he says, if he dies, very easy to understand. Now let us chant. Hato va prapsyasi swargam jitva va bhokshase mahem tasmat uttishta kaunteya yudhaya krita nishchayah. Very easy to understand. Hato va prapsyasi swargam. If you die, then you will go to Swarga. Now I think you must be able to pick up the Sanskrit. बहुत easy Sanskrit. Jitva va bhokshase mahi. Mahi means earth. So if you win, then you will enjoy the earth. Tasmat uttishta kaunteya. Oh, that therefore. Tasmat samajh gaya. Tasmat means therefore. Uttishta. Uttishta means you rise. Because Arjuna was like sitting down and no, I cannot do anything. That's what our consciousness also is when we say we cannot do anything. Oh, I cannot do anything. Tasmat uttishta kaunteya. Oh Kaunteya, oh son of Kunti. Again reminding him, oh son of Kunti. You rise. Yudhaya krita nishchaya. You are having a nishchaya that I will not fight. Now you say, now Lord is saying, Krita Nishya, with determination you should fight. Why there should be determination? Because in any case he will be benefited. Either he loses and dies, then he goes to Swarga, and if he defeats, then he enjoys the kingdom. Both are good for the Kshatriya. Just like we always say, Swarga is consolation prize of bhakti. You understand? You chant Hare Krishna and somehow or other, even if you don't become perfect, then you go to Swarga. What is the difficulty? Anyhow, by doing all your activities, engineering, doctorate, all those things, you don't go to Swarga. There is no guarantee. Translation. O son of Kunti, either you will be killed on the battlefield and attain the heavenly planets, or you will conquer and enjoy the earthly kingdom. Therefore, get up with determination and fight. Gita Bhushan commentary. I am giving up. Suppose now, Arjuna gives the argument, I am giving up the battle because it is uncertain that I will even be victorious. Jita hi nahi to kya fayda kya hoga? If I don't win the battle, then Krishna answers. Just reading it is so tasty, very nice commentary. Even being defeated and killed, you will attain Swarga. Being victorious, you will enjoy the earth. In both cases, you gain. इसे कहते हैं ना, दोनों हाथ घी में और सर कढ़ाई में. इसे कहते हैं win-win situation. You understand? Win-win situation. If you win here, then you going to Swarga. No. If you win here, then you will enjoy the kingdom here. And if you lose, then you go to Swarga. And go to Swarga not after a long time. Immediately, you will get killed and you go to Swarga. Good, is it not? See, that's why this should inspire us to give our full energy in Krishna consciousness. This, I think, every devotee must be understanding that material things do not make us happy. Just imagine your one day without morning program. How bad you feel. Even now, how much taste we have. Just one day. That's why we feel more bad when we get fever and all those things. Not really because of the fever, but because we cannot do our morning program. Actually, even now we have become so much attached to Bhakti. And the later stage is called Ruchi and Asakti. You cannot give up. It's like a bad habit. Vyasan samajhte hain? Vyasan, just cannot give up serving Krishna. And then what to talk of Bhav Bhakti and Prema Bhakti and all that. Does it make sense? So think about it. Every day, why we are happy? Because every day we are doing something which makes us happy for 6-7 hours. Now, if you have to do a job for, I think minimum time is 12 hours nowadays, or 9 hours, 9, 8, 9. So every day, if you have to do 8 hours something which you don't like, how will you be happy? Do you like to do your job? No. Just to get some money, I have no problem. But this is, I'm saying, I don't know whether I should say or not. But if you have to do 8 hours of job, and if you decide don't marry, then do no problem. Then do job so that you save money, and you can then just save money and then invest in bank, and then you can get 10,000-15,000 rupees and you chant Hare Krishna all your life. That also is accepted. But if you marry, then you're never, even no matter how much you earn, it will always be less. 10,000 is less also, 20,000 is also less, 1 lakh is also less, 1 crore is less, it's always less. Anyhow, this is my personal opinion. I was reflecting, suppose my Mataji is working. So now she has to earn for herself. Yes? Then she has a baby. Then that earning will be divided between herself and her baby also. And now, and then the husband will say, don't do bhakti, why are you waking up 3 o'clock, why are you doing like this? Why? Now at least nobody questions, is it not? Just like when our driver used to come back, the earlier driver. So as we are returning from your place, Mataji will call, where are you? Kahan ho? Where are you? And I go, this is the advantage. Nobody asks us where we are. We can preach whole night, nobody will ask. Hai na? Kahan ho? And they always suspect that he must be in a wrong place. Then he had to make me talk with Mataji. Arey bhai, main bola, Mataji hamare saath hai, chinta mat kijiye. He is with sadhus only, don't worry too much about it. It's amazing. Every time he goes to Saturday, and every time Mataji is calling 10 o'clock. Where are you? Where are you? When are you coming back? It's constant problem. It's not my opinion. This is the opinion of Bhagavatam. Sukhani karmani karoti loke. People are working, whether marrying and all those things by which they will be happy. but the result is completely opposite, which is seen by everybody, but nobody preaches about it. Anyhow, I don't know why I should come to this point again and again. Purport. Even though there was no certainty of victory for Arjuna's side, he still had to fight. For even being killed there, he could be elevated into the heavenly planets. It's very easy to understand. Next also, yes. Don't look at the watch. Don't look at the watch. Look at the shloka. Then you will not be worried. See, suppose you were in a train many times, and we're in a train, and the breakfast or the prasadam breakfast will come at 10 o'clock. Then what you will do? We'll wait, isn't it? So just wait. Finish. Just wait, isn't it? Just the mind gets strained. On Ekadashi, we chanted for till 12 o'clock. Is it not? Nothing happened, is it not? We did not die. We'll finish this. Look, easy. Sukhe sukha dukhe same kritva labha labhau jaya jayau tato yudhaya yujjasva nevam papam avapsyasi. So now the Lord will change the theme. Up till now he has been saying you will lose the battle, so you will lose your reputation, so you should fight, and you will gain, so you should fight. But now he changes the theme. Do we discuss tomorrow, or we can have today? Okay, tomorrow we'll discuss. Tomorrow, huh? It's long part, but we'll discuss tomorrow. So I just take up some questions or not? No questions. Okay, so we'll stop here. But up till now, just remember, up till now the Lord is telling you will gain this and you will lose this, and considering this you should fight. But now he's switching over. Switching over means you should do your dharma because without consideration of labha jaya jayo. That is a very important point for a spiritualist. So I'll stop here. There are no questions, okay? So, okay, once again. But do